You are guapo.
Guapo. Again.
You are handsome. You are pogi.
You are pogi.
Mama.
Mama.
Chop chop.
Chup chup.
I'm gonna whack that kid.
Oh, so guapo. Oh, look at that. No wrinkle.
Nothing, girl.
No wrinkle, my
Really? I thought you were looking at me.
Mm. No, you know your wrinkle. You just need to do that. Blur this one so you can cover your wrinkles, mahal.
You just need to
Mahal.
get some bondo.
You didn't change
some
your
bondo.
short? Mm.
Yes, I did. This is the shirt.
No, you're short.
Huh?
You, darling. You're so guapo.
But does anybody else get the feeling that I'm going to be hit up for something
No.
very soon?
No. When your grocery mahal, can you include my choco? Because it's pension day of my husband and we're having grocery. Pension day, you know, so there's a lot asking how did you able, some inquiring, you know, so how did you transfer your pension when you came to the Philippines, you know, so there are what they call that, if you have some if you have some bank in America, you can use your bank here, but there's a limit, you know, 10,000 pesos, you know, for
you
Terrence.
Well, you can use your ATM.
ATM card, yeah.
But now something interesting has come up, and my friend Tom says that it's every bank. Every bank is now stipulating, requiring their account holders to have an address in America. So
Yeah.
in order to have an account in an American bank, you have to have an address in America. Now, it doesn't say anything about it being a permanent address, because obviously our permanent address is in the Philippines and they know that. But they're now requiring this. It's an inconvenience, of course, because anybody who is here who doesn't actually have a house in America or the UK or wherever, then they'll have to go to a relative or a close friend.
Yeah, Terrence's sons are in UK, you know, so what's that? Yeah, so as I said, it's pension time, you know, so Terrence will have grocery and she include my milk. I remember before, you know, when we arrived here 7 or 8 years ago, when we arrived here, we used what I think there's only one bank there. No, there's a land bank, but sometimes, you know, the connections on his bank when going to the ATM saying try again, or cannot dispense, cannot do that. So finally, what we do every time Terrence got a pension, we're going to Tagbilaran and just withdraw, you know, and then the next day. Yeah, because we cannot
could
withdraw.
Go to the bank.
Yeah, we cannot go to the bank before, you know. So
Well, they have this limit
yeah,
of 10,000.
yeah, it's very hard time before, you know.
Yeah.
Because before we going to Tagbilaran, and then finally, so one of the expat here saying to Terrence, no, we have also encountered about signaling, you know, signaling on the American ATM. So what you can do is just try and try, you know, and then it will be it will give money on your ATM, on your,
That's right.
you know,
There
dispense.
was that ATM in Tubigon
Yeah,
that would never pay out on the first try.
yeah.
And then you take the card back and you rub it on your shirt and you put it in again.
So finally, in Metro Bank, we're able to do that in Metro Bank here, because before Terrence has already tried it many times and it didn't. So we thought, oh, maybe this bank can dispense, you know, your American bank.
That's just
American
coincidentally been just a glitch on that day.
Yeah,
We took it that was permanent.
you know, so one of the experts saying, no, you can do that. I got also that bank. So problem solved on that, you know. So and then we opened a bank account in the Philippines, so that's why we do the different transfer on one of his pensions. So in case his other ATM will not work, then we got another ATM to be used, you know. So I got before we got a what do you call that? It's only his name, you know, when you open the bank account, and then later on we said, oh no, my name should be there, you know. And it's funny thing, you know, because we need to go to Cebu to do it, you know, because we opened that in Cebu. So in order for us to add on it, we need to go to Cebu for that.
Wasn't it something strange that they wouldn't allow us to have a joint account?
Yeah, because you need to do it in your where the bank branch you open, you know, and you open that in Cebu, you know. So